Let me ask you a question. As prices are holding steady but transaction counts are dropping, are you feeling that in your take-home commission? I bet you are, because most agents are right now.
You got to tune in to see how it can't affect you in this episode of Really Mary. Welcome back to Really Mary. I'm really excited to have my dear friend and president of my brokerage, Premier Plus Realty, Jillian Young, with us today. Welcome, Jillian.
Thank you. It's so good to be here, as always, talking about some of my favorite subjects, Premier Plus Realty, you, and our agents. So thank you.
You're very welcome. One of the things that I'm often asked, Jillian, is, Mary, why are you guys not a brokerage? Why are you not a teamerage? Because we're a large team, and some of our colleagues run brokerages as teams. And I say, because of all the things that we get with Premier Plus, we can't be as cost effective to do that, or we'd have more hassles. Let's face it. There might be at some level that we get to at $1 billion, which will be in a couple years. Maybe it would make sense, but I don't think so, because look at what we get with you. Just incredible 1,500 agents and 300 referral partners in Ruby Referral that you guys have put together, and the awards that we're winning. Talk a little bit about those awards.
Oh, sure. Well, I really appreciate what you said. And I think the hassle is one of the biggest factors, because I love hassle, and we love to take care of the things that you don't want to take care of, so that you can do what it is that you are and uniquely gifted to do. And I think that's why this is a great place for teams in particular.
Totally.
So the value that we offer in the market is our numbers. I mean, not just our 20 years of experience, extremely good broker support. We have all the tools and technology, bells and whistles that the next person might claim to have. But I think the proof is in the numbers, where we're 88th in the country in terms of transaction sides. And that's against all of the national brands at the national level. So you're talking all of the big names that you see signs.
Right.
Here, you see more signs for Premier Plus Realty, because we're 88th in the country. We're in the top 150 for sales volume, which is just incredible. If you think about New York, California, Seattle, all of these high market, high volume areas, we're in that game here.
Absolutely. In this little bitty Southwest Florida.
I know. It's
so great. Maybe it's not itty bitty, but it's not that big of a market.
Right, compared to these national brands that go from California to New York and so on and so forth. So what we offer in terms of value proposition is the ability to create the foundation of support, services, compliance, all the fun legal stuff, so that agents can just sell, and that they can be a part of a team if they want to, which provides accountability and value and leads and all of the things that they need to just rocket fuel forward.
Right.
So I love the fact that we are a 100% commission company. I am proud of that.
And should be.
Because it allows entrepreneurs to do what it is that they are called to do.
Right.
So, and for Bartos Group, that is running an amazing team.
I think it goes, I love where PPR is in the fact that if you want to do one transaction a year, help one family, or in our case, hundreds of transactions. Last year before, we helped 501 families. Last year, 350 families. You can fit into the PPR. Why a team like ours, what we do is they pay everybody. And they pay everybody on time, and they make sure that we're compliant, which really we don't want to do. And the fee that we pay for that is not much. We have errors and omissions through the brokerage.
Yep.
But what we offer as a team is we offer agent support, where calls are answered for your clients and people calling in for you from 8 a.m. until 9 p.m. 7 days a week. We offer, you don't even have to schedule your own showings. You don't have to schedule anything with your listings. That's all handled by the company for our splits. Our transaction management is second to none, because it goes from contract to close.
Yeah.
Listing management, marketing, it goes on and on and on and on. And it's interesting. My partner and husband calls it a business in a box. I'm now thinking about fractional ownership. We just hired a chief technology officer, fractional ownership, sort of. It seems weird, ownership. But we're getting that company fractionally and paying not much for those services, and yet are getting the big bang. And that's what a team can do. If you're at that volume, if you want to step into that, if not, PPR, has lots of people that are highly successful. Without being on a team, you've got the benefit of everything. Or
That's
running your
true.
team here, bringing your team here.
Right. We love teams. We're very team friendly.
Yeah.
Some brokerages are not team friendly because it takes commission dollars away from the
Right.
broker. And for us, we say that's okay because we're giving you 100% as it is.
Right.
So we're not charging you more for being on a team. So we're really a great place to run your small business, to run your large business, to be on your own. It takes certain personality types really love to be single agents.
Absolutely.
But certain personality types thrive and love and can grow and support their families and earn a lot of commission by being on a team. As a matter of fact, there was a study put out recently in the last month that showed that if you were on a split model, that typically the sales volume per agent was higher. So I would imagine, I haven't run the numbers, but I would imagine that a lot of your agents
agent productivity is huge. Is significant. I mean, we have agents that are, making under $1 million, 500,000 to $1 million. Most of our agents make over 100,000, which on the splits, that's in their pocket.
Yep.
That's what they get to take home. They've told us, agents that have been with us for a long time, because we have said, I was running an individual business and I couldn't do it. I couldn't, it's like spinning the plates.
Yeah.
I gotta bring on a listing, and oh my gosh, how do I prospect? And oh my gosh, how do I do this? And oh, now I gotta close and I gotta blow up. And whereas a team, if you're on the right team, whether it's mine or someone else's, you really want to make sure that they're going to cover those for you. Because if you're still giving a split and not getting services, why?
And that's the distinction that I want to make, is because there are some independent agents that can do that on their own, but a lot can't do that well.
Yeah.
And so they need that extra accountability. But when you're on a team, as opposed to a brokerage with a traditional split, you're actually getting what you pay for.
Yeah.
You are actually getting the concierge service, and because it's like a boutique environment within a larger undergirding of support and reliability, compliance, and stability, large brand recognition, all of that. So,
she said a lot about compliance, and you cannot go better to have somebody else have that compliance for you. I mean,
we're compliance nerds.
Yeah. I love that.
I mean, we do a lot of wrist slapping. But I do think that all we want to do is keep you out of trouble. We want to make sure that we do the right thing. Doing the right thing is one of our core values. And we have to, when the market is a little tight, people get cranky and maybe don't do the right thing. And we just don't tolerate that. Sure. And we want to be above reproach. We want to make good choices and good decisions. And that starts with how we represent customers with fairness, integrity, being ethical and legal and compliant. And that starts with us at the brokerage, and our amazing team leaders help us to make sure that our name isn't tarnished by bad decisions or a non-compliance.
Or no knowledge. Let's face it,
right?
Because that's the struggle.
Yeah.
You go 2 weeks to a class, you take 2 tests, and you're a, quote, professional realtor.
Yeah.
There's no apprenticeship.
Yeah.
And with a team, hopefully you get that.
Right.
So I'd like to wrap this up to say, if you're an agent looking to make a change, whether it's to a different brokerage, to it's a team, Jillian and I would, love to have you talk with our companies, because literally we have the best team, in my opinion, and the best brokerage, in my opinion, in Southwest Florida. And we sure would love to talk to you. So until next time, I'm Mary Bartos and
Jillian Young.
We look forward to seeing you here and maybe making a change.